Welcome to the WHHI News. I'm Allie McNair. Here's a look at your headlines. Beaufort County's council has been meeting behind closed doors this week to interview candidates to be the county administrator with a July 1st deadline. At least 4 candidates have been interviewed. Current interim administrator John Robinson did apply for the full-time job that's been open since Eric Greenway was fired last summer for violating county purchasing rules and for sexual harassment. No charges have been filed against Greenway. While 2 people are recovering from a fire that burned their tent in a homeless encampment off the Paris Island Gateway by the Cross Creek Shopping Plaza. The 2, a 37-year-old man and a 43-year-old woman, have not had their names released. The woman had to be airlifted to MUSC in Charleston due to the severity of her burns. Burton fire officials say this is the 4th similar fire since the beginning of this year. While work is underway at the Technical College of the Low Country New River campus to build a $26 million workforce training center. The 50,000 square foot facility will be the second building on the TCL New River campus that's located in Beaufort and Jasper counties. The new facility will increase TCL's capacity by an estimated 850 students. The center will offer new and expanded programs in manufacturing, automated systems, logistics, business and entrepreneurship, and computer technology. Well, a 5-minute training session may help save lives. The Beaufort County Alcohol and Drug Abuse Department will be offering free naloxone trainings this upcoming Tuesday, May 7th, between 9 in the morning and 4 in the afternoon at both county alcohol and drug abuse locations, one at 1905 Duke Street in Beaufort and the other 4818 Bluffton Parkway in Bluffton. Now, the 5-minute training session will help people understand how to identify the signs of opioid poisoning and how to assist someone who may have been exposed to opioid toxification or illicit contamination. You don't need to make an appointment, and anyone who goes through the training will receive free supplies of naloxone. Well, there may not be as many activities associated with Earth Day as there used to be when it got started back in the 70s, but last week, more than 300 Beaufort County employees took garbage bags to designated spots and collected over 3,500 pounds of litter, much of it along Highway 170, especially the sections north of the Broad. It was also a chance for those people you see mentioned on those Adopt a Highway signs to clean up the areas they represent and to promote more companies and groups to adopt a highway. You can find out more about that on the county government website. And if you'd like more information on these stories and more, you can visit the news sources on your screen and check us out on Facebook, X, and Instagram. If you have a story idea, you can email us at news@WHHITV.com. Here he is with sports, Justin Jarrett.
Hey, it's time for Last Night in the Loco on WHHI, powered by LowcoSports.com. If you've been following along on the LowcoSports Lowdown, you know we were calling for the possibility of all 4 Region 7 4A boys soccer teams who qualified for the playoffs to advance through the first 2 rounds. And they did. May River's boys went on the road and took down undefeated AC Flora in a 5-3 victory last night, and the Bluffton Bobcats ousted Myrtle Beach in a penalty shootout on the road, preserving the possibility of round 3 of the Bluffton Derby in the lower state finals. The Sharks traveled to James Island and the Bobcats trekked to Lucy Beckham on Friday. In the Class 1A bracket, Bridges Prep made quick work of Whale Branch in a 9-0 victory and will host a 3rd-round matchup with Dixie, while Royal Live Oak slipped past Baptist Hill 1-0 and hosts Southside Christian in the quarterfinals. And the girls from Hilton Head Prep and John Paul II both took care of business in their final tune-ups before the playoffs last night, as the Dolphins rallied past Hilton Head Christian Academy for a 7-2 win, and JP2 earned a 2-1 comeback win over Palmetto Christian. Our friends from Beaufort's Own had a softball showdown between Beaufort High and Dillon last night, and despite another strong outing from Kylie Rast in the circle and at the plate, the Eagles let one slip away, falling 6-3 to drop into the elimination bracket. On the baseball diamond, May River slid into the elimination bracket after a 5-1 loss to top-ranked North Myrtle Beach, while Hilton Head High was eliminated and Bluffton stayed alive, rallying to beat Irmo 13-8 on the road. John Paul II also kept its season alive with a 10-5 win over Northside Christian for the first playoff win in program history. We'll recap another busy night of playoff action and set the stage for tomorrow's matchups at 10 p.m. tonight on the Lowdown. For Loco Sports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go Loco.
Great, Justin. And now with our weather, Maria Soden.
Thanks, Allie. Yep, so taking a look ahead, it does look like the forecast has cleared a little bit for this weekend, and we're not going to be getting as much rain as originally had been forecasted. So taking a look at Friday, it's going to be sunny with Hillnet having a high 81, a low of 68, Bluffton's of a high 83, a low of 66, and Beaufort's of a high 83 and a low of 67. The sunrise for Friday is going to be at 6:34 and sunset's going to be at 8:05. Taking a look at the beach tides, low tide's going to be at 12:59 p.m. and high tide's going to be at 6:02 p.m. Taking a look into the rest of the week, a little bit into next week. Saturday, it's going to be cloudy throughout the day. Then we are going to see a thunderstorm rolling through our area in the evening. Highs are going to be in the 70s and 80s, lows in the upper 60s. Then come Sunday, it's going to be cloudy with scattered showers throughout the day, but it should be clearing up by the evening. Highs are going to be in the 80s, lows in the upper 60s. And then come Monday, it's going to be cloudy with highs in the low 80s and lows in the upper 60s. That's it for today. Let's head it back to the desk.
Thanks, Maria. When we come back, we'll find out about a bill that has stalled at the State House dealing with human trafficking. Don't go away.